I think it's also relevant to say that, you got to be good enough at all of it, but you also have to be getting better at all of it all the time, because those conversations that marketing initiatives will drive you into, the feedback coming out of them, whether they go really well or not, that feedback needs to be incorporated back into the messaging going forward. If you just, if you believe hard and fast, this is the right way to do it, I'm just going to market this way for the next 12 months, let's see what happens, without iterations, without feedback, without a closed loop, you're missing out on so much potential benefit to your process overall. And as you discover more and more of what customers really do care about, what they don't care about, and you hone the details so that you make those experiences that they're going through as they're working with you, either from a marketing standpoint or in a sales call, or eventually from a product, the better you make those experiences and the more value that you can deliver for them, the better that whole process becomes, provided you're incorporating it going forward and not just saying, this is the way we're going to do it, and we're going to stay on this until, it wins or loses.
Right.
And I think really good companies do that. They iterate quickly. They figure out where the market is changing. They adapt to that. And they're able to continue to address customers' needs, as opposed to, potentially never get there or become a laggard down the road.
I love that, where the market's changing, because even if your target audience is the same, marketing, it's like sociology, it changes your audience. So you will saturate them with a message or something. Rarely do you find something in marketing that continues to work indefinitely, because once it gets, usually it's the novelty of it that makes it work, kind of. And once all your competitors and you are using the same technique, you've overfished that pond, kind of. So even when you find the right way, you have to change constantly. Something you said made me think, the non-marketers and marketers alike. So I guess I'd say the experienced marketers that are very good are probably also a blank slate, in that, yes, they know all these techniques and they have a lot of knowledge, but they don't bring it all to the table as far as making their decisions based on previous experience. That part of them is a blank slate. And most likely they're coming in and saying, let me collect the information and then use that to, in this use case, to make the decision. So they have the advantage, if they're good, of having all the experience, but not bringing it on as baggage. And like you said, constantly iterating based on the data.